Hey everyone, hope you're good. A slightly different sleep series upload today. We are going to split the session in two. It's going to be about 15 minutes, so not too long. The first half we're going to do some light stretching. We're going to work from the lower body all the way to the upper body, so the feet working our way up to the neck. And then we're going to finish off with some light breathing, nothing too intense, but hopefully it will make you fully relaxed and it will be a nice way to end your day for sure. So all you need is a mat or a soft surface and your own body weight. All you need to do is follow my voice, follow along, find a spot where you can keep me close just so you can keep looking up and down and see where we are at. If you come into a toe stretch to start, all you need to do is place the toes, if you can get all the toes onto the mat, flexing the feet here. Once you've got all the toes on the mat, you're just going to sit into them and then place the knees down. And then you just want to posture up. Now if this feels too much, you can place something between the bum and the legs, maybe a pillow or two, or even a foam roller if you have one lying around. If you are good here, we're just going to hold. So just try to get the feet onto the mat, the toes onto the mat, sorry. And then you want to posture up as well, so keep a nice tall spine. Try not to be rounding up into it, straighten up, chest up. Especially if you've been working all day, you'll just want to keep that spine nice and long. Now if you feel a stretch gets too much, focus on the breathing. The breathing will facilitate the stretch. 15 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're just going to do the opposite movement. So place both feet down, flat feet. This time again you're sitting back onto the heels. Again, if that's too much, you can place that pillow or foam roller between the legs. And again, sitting nice and tall. This time you should feel a little stretch in the quads. Sometimes in the knee if you're tight, because if that quad gets tight, that knee will get tight also. And then the ankle sometimes. Again, nice tall spine. Again, if the stretch gets too much, focus on the breathing. Inhale through the nose, exhale naturally, mouth or nose. Last 15. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just looking up a sec. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into a downward dog position. I'll show you 2 reps first. Downward dog, if you haven't done it before, you're just going to push back with the upper body, nice straight arms. Now from here, you're going to shuffle the feet. So you're going to push one heel down towards the mat and then the other heel while the other leg rests. So you go one heel and then the other heel. We'll start together. I'll get you in position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back into a downward dog position. And then flow with me. So we'll do one at a time. I'll tell you when to transition. Swap. Feel that stretch. Swap again. Once again, swap. Swap. Make sure the arms are nice and straight. Swap legs. Each one pushing that heel down further. Swap. Yeah, we'll do 4 more. Swap again. And again. Last 2, swap. Last one, swap. And just drop down to the knees. Shake those arms up. Then we go straight into a cat and cow. One you're probably familiar with. Get the weight underneath the shoulders. From this position, all we're going to do, drop down into that upper back. Bring the head up, Arch the back, look up. And then we're going to flex into it, drop the head, create a rounding of the spine. Again, keep flowing with me. If you can just look up on these ones, see where I'm transitioning. Rounding. And again, arch the back, look up. Round the back in. Do 2 more. Arch the back again. And round up. And release. So we'll sink back into child pose. What we're gonna do while you're here, you're just gonna arms nice and straight. Walk the arms to the side. And you should feel a deep stretch into the lats, so just underneath the armpit. Change sides. Keep the arms nice and straight. And release. So we're just going to bring one leg straight out in front. One knee stays down. So we're going to look to stretch the hamstring. Keep the hips stacked on top of each other so you're not swaying to one side. Keep the hips in line. You can put the hands on the hip bone. Just make sure they're both facing forward. Slight bend in the knee to start. Now as you're going to have this conversation with someone in front, you lean in through the hip. So no rounding of the spine. And hold. Should feel a little stretch in that hamstring there. If you want more of a stretch, you can straighten the leg, lift the kneecap, squeeze the quad, go grab the foot. If you're good with me, hold. You need to balance, you can put one hand on the floor. Keep that back nice and tall. Okay, ease off that stretch for 5 seconds. We're going to go deeper for the last 15. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze the quad, lift the kneecap. Lean in a little bit deeper for the last 15. Grab the foot if you can. Breathing through the nose. Controlled breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. With that same leg, pop back nice and bent. You can bring the foot in a little. Again with the hip stack. This time we want to tilt the pelvis. So your hand on the hip, you're going to squeeze the glutes. You should feel a little activation in this hip flexor. And all you're going to do is sit into it softly and hold. Keep that pelvic tilt, squeeze the glutes. We won't hold here too long, last 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Change legs. So 1 foot down. Other hamstring. Again, your first check is the hips. Nice and straight, hands on the hip bones. Make sure they're facing forward. Slight bend in the knee. Lean in with me. Nice strong back. Imagine you're having a conversation with someone in front. And hold. Should feel this in the hamstring. Okay, and just ease off slightly. Last 15, we go deeper, squeeze the quad, lift the kneecap, find your balance, straighten into it once more. A little bit deeper if you want, grab the foot, tall posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then once again, bring that leg bent in, tilt the pelvis, squeeze the glute, hip stacked, lean in softly. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Come to facing me so you can see me nicely. Then we're going to bring one foot to the opposite thigh if you can. Now from this position, if that knee feels like it's up here, it's going to be really tight in the hip. Now that's fine. All you want to do from there is put the hands, so cusp the hands, and keep the posture tall, so really straighten up. If you're comfortable and it's okay here, same applies. You're just going to keep the posture as tall as you can, but that hip will feel a little bit looser than if it's up there. So just hold here. If it's intense, control the breathing. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good, and then softly release that leg. Swap sides, that foot wraps under, natural position. Other foot comes across, opposite thigh. Straighten the body again. If the knee is up here, cusp the hands, bring yourself nice and tall. Hold. Again, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, release. Now just release into a cross-leg position if you're comfortable here. Moving on to a neck stretch. The last couple of stretches, sit nice and tall. Hand on the temple. From here, you're just going to slightly pull, so you should feel this in the side of the neck. Be soft, because it can be quite an intense stretch, but this is a really good stretch, especially if you've been sitting down all day. So what you're going to do, sit nice and tall, you're just going to pull on that neck to the side and hold. Be soft with it. Ease off slightly. Take a deep breath through the nose. Exhale, go deeper for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Softly release. Swap sides. Hand onto the temple. Sit nice and tall. Pull softly to get an idea of how deep the stretch will be. And hold. Ease off, take a big inhale, exhale, release into it. Slightly deeper for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. And our final stretch, guys. Leading into the breath work, all I want you to do is bring both knees in towards you. Relax the head down. Now the legs want to go straight in this position as well. From here, you're going to interlock the hands. So imagine someone is going to stretch you from both sides. Okay, so a full body stretch. tilt that pelvis on the floor so the lower back just flattens. Stretch the legs, point the toes, interlock the hands, overhead. Full body stretch as deep as you can. Hold. And release from here. Bring the knees up, give yourself a knee hug in. Release, deep stretch, interlock the hands, lower back against the floor. Point the toes, stretch. Couple of breaths. Exhale, bring the knees in, flex into it. And the last one, lower back against the floor, point the toes, stretch the arms above the head, feet stay on the floor. Couple of breaths. And relax, bring the knees in, last one. And relax the legs down. Start by closing the eyes in this position. Knees can stay up. Start bringing the attention to the breath. The inhale will come through the nose. The exhale will go through the nose as well. Follow my voice. We're going to inhale for 4 seconds. We're going to hold for 5 seconds. And we're going to slowly release for 8 seconds. So a 4, 5, 8. In 3, close the eyes. 2, bring the legs straight now. 1, follow my voice. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Last one, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Fully inhale, hold, holding on the inhale. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big sigh out through the mouth. Return to normal breathing. You can open your eyes, stay relaxed, whatever you wish to do. As usual here, guys, I won't hover too long, only because I hope you are nice and relaxed and chilled and don't want to listen to my voice anymore. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great evening. Have a good sleep if you are doing this before you go to bed. And kudos to you for taking 15 minutes or whatever time we're on for yourself and for your mind. See you soon, guys.